Hello class. Today I would like to demonstrate how one can use the class and how one can declare a class and its members and use it within the code. So this basically shows you how one can start, write a program that uses a simple class. In this case, you launch your Visual Management Studio. Next, you need to go ahead and create a new project. So in this case, we're going to use the Win32 console application. We're going to give it a name. We're going to call it employee class. Then click OK. Click Next. Empty project. Then once on the Solution Explorer, we right click on the source file and then we say New Item. In this case, we're selecting C++. Give it a name, add. So now we have our editor where we actually go ahead and type our code. All right, so in this case, what we need to do is our objective again is to write a class. In this case, we're going to be writing an employee class, which will hold information about an employee. So that's basically our objective is. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some comment. So in this case, we're going to say the objective is to create a class that holds employees information. Right, in this case then we need to go ahead and include our libraries. In this case we're going to be including IOStream library. Next we're going to include the string library. Then we're going to be using SDT : cout for the output. SDT : end of the line using SDT string. So in this case what we are doing is actually we're trying to declare the standard output end of the line in the string. So as you can see, if we don't declare it here, then we will be forced to type all the time the std cout, std end of the line. So it's more typing. This way, the only thing we need to do is down the road in the code, we just write the cout or end of line of string. So now our next step is to go ahead and create our class, declare our class. So let's put some comment here. Here we are declaring our employee class, right? In this case, we're going to say class employee. Let's make this E capital, open bracket. We're going to make this class public. Next, we're going to string name of employee. We are declaring member of the class, member variables. In this case, the first member is name of the employee, which is type string. Next, we're going to be entering declaring age of the employee. float salary string job title and year work, and we're going to close the bracket and put a semicolon. So basically in here what we have done is we declared a employee class and we made it public, and in this we also declared the member variable of the class. So we have a string type, name of employee, int, age of the employee, float, salary of the employee, string, job title, and year work. Now the next step is to go ahead and start our main function. So we're gonna int main. As you can see, there's a typo. That's why everything's green. So now we have our function here, the main one. Now within our main function, what we need to do is we need to enter the open bracket, and then here we are we will declare the object of the class. So in order to use a class, what we need to do is we need to declare its object. So in this case, what we can do is we say employee, the name of the class, and I'm going to say so in here we are basically declaring the object of employee. So we know the class name, which earlier was declared as employee. Now we are declaring its object. So we're gonna call our object employee 1. Next, we're gonna create another one. We call it employee 2. Right. So in here we declare 2 objects of employee class. Our next step is to go ahead and populate the member variables of employee 1 and employee 2. So okay, now here we're gonna say employee so the system is, the compiler is smart enough. Once you type employee 1, it automatically prompts you with its member that you are available, so you can populate. In this case, the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead with the age. Click on that, and we're going to say 10. Actually, let's make this 20. Next, we're going to do employee 1, and we're going to enter the job title. For the job title, we'll make this person a manager, a programmer. Next, we have employee 1 name of we're gonna click the name of the employee. We're gonna give him a name called Mike. Then we're gonna go to the next one. In this case, the salary employee, we're gonna populate that. We're gonna give him 100,000 since he's a programmer. Next. Next, we're gonna use year work. In the company, we give this person 5 years. So in this case, we declare a object of employee of class employee 1, and then we use employee 1 to populate its members. So its members were populated. In this case, we used age of employee 20 years old, job title is a programmer, name of the employee, his name is Mike, and salary, he makes 100,000 a year, and number of years that he worked in the company is 5. Next, we're going to do the same thing for employee 2. Okay. So in this case, what we can do is just copy, highlight that, copy, and then bring it down here and just do a paste and just replace the 1 with 2. Now we're going to change the variables because you're different people, right? So in this case, I'm going to make this person 35 years old, and I'm going to change the name of the employee job title to manager, manager of programmers, and his name going to be John, and he will be making 150 since he's a manager and he has been with the company for 5 years. Now that we populated the members of 2 employees classes objects, now our next step will be to do something with those members, right? So in this case, let's do so now in this case we are finding the total, we're defining we are adding the total of the salaries of employee. So to do that, what we need to do is we need to declare another variable, this total salary, and we're going to make it of type float, and then down here we're going to say total salary equals employee 1 salary of the employee plus employee 2 salary of employee, right? And then we're going to type a statement here, cout total salary of the employee is total salary, end of the line. Next, we will be printing name of employee. In this case, as you can see, the compiler is complaining because the C, suppose the C out should be lower C, and we're saying C. The name of the employees are, and in in order to obtain their names, we're gonna use the object of the class employee1, and here the name of the employee number 1, and then and the next one is next employee 2, name of the employee, and end of the line, close bracket, semicolon. Okay, so just let's go ahead and recap. So the first thing we have to do, the objective of this program was the tutorial to show you how we can declare a class and how we declare object of the class and populate its member. So in this case, we declare class of employee when you give it the members type string, name of employee, int, age of employee, float, salary of employee, string, job title, and int, year of work. Then in order to use that class, what we have done is to declare our main function, and then next we declare object of the class, right? In this case, we did employee1, employee2, and you can declare as many as you want. In this case, for the sake of tutorial, we just declare 2. And then we declare another variable called total salary to hold the total salary of the employee. Next, we basically populated the members of employee 1, and then we did the same thing with employee 2. The only thing difference here is that this is 1, that's 2, because that's reflecting to the object of the class, right? 1 and 2. Next, we wanted to kind of show you how you can use calculate the total salary of the employees by using employee 1, employee 2 total salary and add them together. So here, that's what we have done. Employee 1, period salary of employee, plus employee 2, that's period salary of employee. Then we use the cout to print the total salary of the employee and their name. So now let's go ahead and run our code to see if it works or not. Control F5. As you can see, it added successfully the employee, the salary of the employee, and the name of the employees, right? Mike and John. So here we have a typo. Let's go fix that. All right. So let's try it again. Control F5. But all right. So this kind of concludes the tutorial how you can go about creating a class object, its member, declaring the member of the class and populating them, and then adding some sort of how to add those members or print them. So I hope you found this useful for your project, for your assignment.